Hello everyone. So roofing is my least favorite thing to do when I'm building in The Sims 4, but you can actually make it quite fun. You can add some extra manipulation tools when you are placing roofs. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I have this shell which needs a roof. It's going to be made up of different pieces of roofing because it's such a weird shape. Alright, so I'm going to start with the hipped roof and let's place that over here. So when you have your roof, these are your manipulation tools, or these little arrows and these spheres or round balls, whatever you want to call them, you know, the arrows. And then we have these arrows as well, which extends the eaves. And we have these, which you can manipulate the shape. So if you want to add some extra manipulation tools when placing roofs, just click on your roof and click Shift C on your keyboard, and depending on which roof style you're using, there will be different manipulation tools. And so for the hipped roof, there are two added spheres and you can actually make some really interesting shapes. You just need to play around. Just gives you a little bit of extra manipulation, extra shapes. Alright, so we are going to try and make this house as crazy as possible with some crazy fun roofing. So even just those two little extra tools, extra manipulation tools, you can actually make a really fun roof. So that is the manipulation tools for the hipped roof. And if you don't want to use the extra tools, you just press Shift C again and they will be removed. So let's add a gabled roof to the front over here. And again, we've just got these two, but if we click on our roof and we click Shift C, there are two extras on either side. So let's see what interesting shapes we can make with this one. Oh wow, look at that. Alright, and then this little sphere at the bottom, or this tool at the bottom, allows you to move the eaves up and down. It's very subtle, as you can see. You can have some kind of a winged area. You can lower it or raise it. And there we go. We'll leave that one. We'll actually I'm just going to lower this slightly. And with the half gabled roof, if we press Shift C, it adds, wow, okay, quite a few extras here. And we can make some really nice curves. And again, this manipulation tool on the end very subtly lifts the eaves. Alright, and you can make a nice really flowing shape with your half gabled roof. And then we have the hexagonal roof. We'll place that one over here. So this one has just 3 of these manipulation tools. And if we press Shift C, it adds quite a few more. Alright, so let's increase the heights and see what happens. So again, we can make some really interesting shapes. So that's hexagonal and octagonal. This, I think that has the same. Press Shift C, adds a few extras. They're very subtle, some of them. So with increasing the height, you can actually make some really interesting shapes. You can play around. Alright, so let's try the pentagonal roof. I'm going to place this one over here. Shift C. This is the house with the crazy roofing. Again, increasing the height, actually you're able to see a lot more of how you can manipulate. Alright, and the circular roof. Alright, that has quite a lot of manipulation already. So let's see what happens when we press Shift C. Okay. Let's increase the height so we can see these a little bit better. Oh wow, there we go, a witch's hat. And they all have this extra manipulation tool. I haven't actually showed you the half hipped roof. Also Shift C adds a few extras. And the diagonal roofing as well also has. So there we go. Go and press Shift C when you place your roofing and go and have some fun manipulating roofs, making them all these weirdly odd shapes. For your Sims houses, you can place some really weird and wonderful roofing. It's a lot of fun to play around. I'm actually having a lot of fun here. It's just making all of these look good together. Well, that's not actually too bad. It's pretty interesting. Alright. So there you go. Go and try it out. Shift C. Bye. See you next time.